This one is wicked. Man.
Give me one, give me two, give me three, maybe four of the juice, Grey Goose to make come to get looser. Bartender serving the glasses of life. If it ain't a party, then it's paradise. Well, nipe zote, I want more. Well, let's lose control. Well, nipe zote, I want more. Well, let's never, 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 ever, never, ever, never, 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 ever, never, ever. I swear I'm never drinking again, again. Say never, 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 ever, never, ever, never, 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 ever, never, ever. I swear I'm never drinking again, again. Do it again, all over again, all over again, and again. Life is sweeter, but the herb is sweeter. Take my problems away, help to sit mirror. Liberate my soul and feed my spirit. Throw your hands in the air if you know you're with it. With a chalice, everything will be crisp. Good times we up and reminisce. Why you always to the basics? Two pesos till we want more. Well, let's lose control. Well, two pesos till we want more. Well, let's never, 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 ever, never, ever, never, 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 ever, never, ever. I swear I'm never drinking again, again. Yeah. Never, 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 ever, never, ever, never, 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 ever, never, ever. I swear I'm never drinking again, again. Say never, 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 ever, never, ever, never, 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 ever, never, ever. I swear I'm never drinking again, again. Say never, 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 ever, never, ever, never, 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 ever, never, ever. I swear I'm never drinking again, again.
Right there is never ever. Of course, Peter Radio 254. And of course, najua di wewe ushajiambia, you know what? I'm never ever 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 drinking again. Peter Radio 254 exactly 26 minutes past 5 p.m. East African time. And the vibes are about to be on top because in the building I have such an amazing guest who is so beautiful in the building.
Thank you.
Give me some drum rolls. Pa, 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 pa. In the building I have the one and the only
Aurie, baby. That's A-U to the R-I-E.
Hey, Aurie.
Yes.
Tuseme Aurie. Okay.
Tuseme Aurie, eh?
Yeah.
You can say Oreo.
Yeah.
Or Aurie.
Oreo.
Yeah.
Oreo.
Some people call me Oreo.
Oreo.
Yes.
That's much better.
It is. It's
For
simpler.
sure.
Even the kids are like, Oreo. That's what they remember. Exactly.
Yeah, for sure. And in the bill, umesikia sauti yako, umesikia hiyo ngoma yake, never ever. Like never ever. Najua kuna story kaa hiyo. Tuongea hiyo story kuza amenipea hiyo story and I was like, yeah, even me check kwa kuandika hapo. But of course, let's start off easy by getting to know who you are and what you do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Aurie is eclectic. I am. When they say describe yourself in a nutshell, I usually say I'm the nut in the shell. So I am a singer, songwriter, recording artist, performing artist, actress now. Our film just won an award for Best Student Film. I was the lead actress.
Wow,
yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So multi-talented, coat of many colors. Holla at your girl.
Oh, amazing.
Thank you.
Me, I'm always like Gikosh, a radio presenter, big dreamer, beloved kindness.
Oh, yeah. All that and a bag of chips, baby.
For sure.
We love you.
Well, I love you back, guys. But of course, I always love knowing people's background, like where you were born. which school you went to,
Okay.
and how life was. Give me that story about your background, where you were born. Yeah.
Okay. So I was born and raised in Nairobi.
Watu wa Nairobi.
Watu wa
We are
Nairobi.
sorry.
So I was a bougie kid in primary school. I went to LCVR. That's Loreto Convent Valley Road.
Yeah.
And then high school came through, nikapelekwa Machakos Girls.
Machakos Girls.
Let me tell you, fam, watu wanasema sasa I only know how to say hi back. Sikuwa najua jibu ya sasa ni fit, sema ni poa, because you know at LCVR we speak English.
English, like
yes,
it's English.
We are upright, you know, Catholic school. So, you know, tuko polished.
Na mniambia sasa, what is sasa?
Hey, sasa hi. Hey, umepatana na udem, umemwona anajibu Kingoso, but of course
hey.
I adjusted, and of course it was such a big change for me. And then from Nairobi to Machakos, maji ilikuwa kwa tap Nairobi. Hapa tunachota kwa tap, yes, but na beba na nayo kwa mlima hadi kwa dom. Ay, bro, man. But I'd say, you know, it's made me who I am. It's shaped my identity. In that moment, I felt really bad I was in MacG because it was so much change. But in hindsight, I appreciate all of it.
Amazing. Yeah. Then after high school, did you...
After high school, so si unangoja kuitwa uni. So I was trying to look for opportunities, trying to get a studio to record. I got one in Kitengela. I did my first song. I was so disappointed.
Why?
Because in my mind, I sounded so good.
Rihanna.
So it's my first, and then I record nyimbo niko like, what is that?
Who is that?
Who is that? That's not me. Yes. So it took a while to adjust to the fact that you always sound different from the recording, but I've gotten used to it now. I'm better at even giving direction when it comes to vocal production. Nikaingia sasa pale University of Nairobi, Maskan Law School. Yeah, I studied law for
real?
Yes.
Lawyer
4 years. Yes, I'm a lawyer, but I'm not an advocate.
You are not.
Sikuenda KSL. So after UON, told my dad, I'm meant to be an artist. This is really what I want to do, to sing, write songs and perform, you know, just take my voice and artistry out there. So he's passive about it, you know, it's just like, I see you, okay. Every now and then he'll comment and be like, congratulations. So at least he's not so like closed off from the idea.
Was he closed off like Kitambo when you started?
Yes, definitely. I was called to KU to do theater, arts and film, but he just was not having it. He's like, no. Just aufanyi. Come on, you need to be doing. Umepata B+, my child, you have a brilliant mind. There's no way. So I'm like, what are you implying that artists can't be? He's just like, no. Just, I can't imagine you. Why don't you do this? Why don't you like to read a lot? So let's study law at your end. It's something good. And the thing with law, there's law in everything. So it will open up your doors to many other things.
Sure.
Exactly. Whether you're working in Mombasa, uko kwa marine, uko kwa radio in entertainment, there's law, copyright law. So that's what I did. Nikapambana nayo, nikamaliza. Nikamaliza, then I'm like, now take this certificate.
Put it there. I'm out. I'm out, daddy.
He's like, okay, kumbe she was serious. So my entry into the entertainment industry was through theater. I did musicals and plays, and this is where I got exposure to using the stage, acting as well, because me, I just joined knowing I'm just going to sing, put me in the ensemble. My voice is alto, that's what I'm gonna do. But they pushed me and they're like, okay, we see that you can move, you can dance, you can act as well. So I was given roles where I was acting, singing, dancing. Yes, Sarafina. It was magical, such a learning curve, because of course I've come with this one idea just to sing, but I've been pushed to my limits, out of my comfort zone, act as well, dance as well, use this stage. So it really opened me up, and I can say I'm happy that was my entry into the industry. Yes. Then now finally I got to start recording my music in 2016.
2016.
Yes.
So 5 years.
Yeah, about 5, 6.
Yeah.
Those are 6
Six.
6
Oh,
years.
six, Gikosh,
Yeah, I've been
mathematics.
pursuing my artistry for 6 years now professionally.
Yeah.
But of course, since childhood, I'm an artist at heart.
Amazing.
Yes.
Let's talk about your music.
Mm-hmm.
So you started like singing back where you knew like
Way back
at what
way,
age
yes.
did you like no, you know what? I can sing.
This was about 5, 6.
At the age of 6?
At the age of 6, because that was me. I was always on the radio, always saying, let's listen to music,
Yeah.
let's watch music. Drumming in the house, just walking all over, singing. I liked to pretend I was like on a stage.
Yeah.
So I'd be all extra and I'm like coming up with dance moves and I'm by the wall and I'm imagining I'm in a music video. So, but that wasn't really nurtured at home. However, at school, I had my music teacher, Mrs. Lobo. So
Big shout out to her.
shout out to Mrs. Lobo. I hope she's still alive. She had me singing and she's like, okay, because we used to have music classes. Tunaenda class yote munaimba.
Kila
Unajua,
mtu.
kila mtoto ka upendi simama hivi. How many are in the class? We are about like 25.
Yeah.
She arranges the voices, teaches us a song, or we sing a hymn because it's a Catholic school. So that's where she like she had the ear and she's okay, why don't you come try this, keep coming like for some piano lessons. I quit them because she was so strict. Guy,
Press here.
you said your ruler here anakuchapa kwa knuckles. That's posture, please. I don't know. I'm like, ma'am, I can do this. So at least I was exposed to music. I did some drama. Then now in high school, I joined a singing group called Onyx, and we'd meet every Saturday evening to just sing or practice what we're going to present at the service on Sunday.
Oh, it was like a gospel kind of nini.
Yes, it was. It was inclined to gospel. Yeah, but we didn't mind singing like the secular songs during practice. Yeah, so I'd say I nurtured that on my own by pursuing those opportunities, making sure I surround myself with musicians, artists, because you also, that's another way of learning, surrounding yourself with people in the same mindset and vision as you and what they want to pursue. Yeah, and then now here I am.
Here you are.
Yeah, 2016 is when it became now a profession for me. So here I am 6 years later.
Congratulations. It's a long way because not everyone like starts and they continue. Some start like they quit along the way.
You need a lot of resilience. True.
So you said you used to do those on stages, uko home.
Apo,
who are those people?
extra.
Yeah, extra.
Just moving around and being all, and they're just like, girl, uko na shida. Uwezi nyamaza.
Like aje,
yes.
nyamaza at least.
Even to this day, someone, if I have a response and I can sing it, I'm gonna sing it because there's a song for everything.
For sure.
Isn't there?
So who used to inspire you back days? Like who did you used to listen to the most?
Okay, I used to listen to a lot of soul music, a lot of rumba lingala, and then the 90s hip hop R&B era. Yes, because I also have an older brother and a cousin who was staying with us. So the music they play, I'm influenced by it. Yeah, so Escape, Beyonce, Aaliyah, goodness, Etta James, Donna Summer, all hip hop artists, man. Biggie, goodness. Yani Chris Cross, Wa Isa, yani even locally nameless. I was that person. Music channels na shift from channelo tunaenda sijui wapi, tunaenda the beat, usiku kuna hits not homework, kuna nini. So I was always attuned to the music.
Wow.
So those are my inspirations. But my biggest inspirations, I'd say, that's Isa, Lauryn Hill, Modoni, the drama queen.
What did you like, or what do you like about them? Like MDQ, Isa,
I love Isa's and MDQ's energy when they perform. Isa, I witnessed him. I was really young. We went to Carnival and I was just like, wow, this is the guy. Boomba Train, Kamata. So energetic, using the stage, and God rest his soul. And then MDQ, I really love her passion, her creative entrepreneurship. And what did it for me was when she had a show at the Alchemist. First of all, I couldn't believe Alchemist could look like that.
She switched up the place. It was a whole set.
Yeah.
The lights, it was insane. It was an insane party. And for me, it just changed from there. I was like, she's the one. And of course, Lauryn Hill for her creativity, her writing, production, singing, and her wisdom. Yeah, Lauryn Hill is a very conscious person. When you hear, even in her talking, she has some very wise things to say. So I love that about her.
Amazing.
Yeah.
At least now we know you.
Oh.
How about I give you,
Oh,
I
gimme,
give the
gimme.
audience,
Yes.
in a nutshell, you know, a nutshell, then I give you some Dunia Duara, Better Radio 254. And of course, it's 3:38 minutes past 5 p.m. East African time. We come back, talk about your creative process, how you write your music, what
Okay.
inspires you.
Yes.
Na unajua kuna ile story tulikuwa tunaongea. Sasa lazima utupe
Ile story ya never ever.
Ile story lazima tuongelele. Do not go anywhere because the story, I promise you, ni
It's
moto,
juicy.
moto.
They'll know the secret.
For
And they'll be
sure.
like, yeah, I would write the same song if I went through that.
Me too.
Did it ever get you far? Did it ever get you far? Did it ever get you far? Dunia duara, mbona umejam? Nilidhani ungefurahia, ulinitena siamini, lakini nazidi kuendelea kama ndege na pepea, umena baraka za rejea. Cried my tears, I'm no longer drowning. Snap on me face, no time for frowning. What goes around comes around, and what goes up, baby, must come down. Did it ever get you far? 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 Dunia duara. Did it ever get you far? 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 Dunia duara. Who gave you the right to use me, abuse me, and treat me so? I won't give you the right to shake me, break me, fix me, 'cause I'm too good for you. But my energy tries to knock me down, tries to keep me out, 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 out. But what goes up, baby, must come down. Did it ever get you far? 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 Dunia duara. Did it ever get you far? 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 Dunia duara. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. Dunia duara. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. Dunia duara. I'm royalty. Don't touch my c'est la vie, c'est la vie, c'est la vie, c'est la vie, c'est la vie. I'm royalty, don't touch my crown. On my way up, you can't bring me down. C'est la vie, c'est la vie, c'est la vie, c'est la vie. It will never get you far. 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 Yeah, yeah, yeah. It will never get you far. 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 Dunia duara. It will never get you far. 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 Dunia duara. It will never get you far. 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 Dunia duara. It will never get you far. It will never get you far. It will never get you far. It will never get you far.
Divoko de. Thank you, Genty.
Dunia Dua right there. And of course, it's Meta Radio 254. Oh my gosh.
The one and only station playing all Kenyan music 24/7.
Imagine.
Where else can you get that?
Imagine.
Man, give them their flowers, their money, their county.
Yeah, kila kitu.
Kila kitu.
Kila kitu.
Wapewe.
As much as we are trying to give you your flowers, because you
Yes.
definitely have amazing voice. Remind people who you are at again. Who you are at
This
again.
is Aurie, that's AU to the RIE, the one and only singer-songwriter from Nairobi,
From
Kenya.
Nairobi to the world. What you meaning? And of course, now let's talk about your creative process. Take me through like your creative process.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I draw my inspiration from my own life and the people around me as I listen in to as they share their experiences.
Yeah.
So my process is basically either or. Sometimes I have lyrics first or something I need to say.
Yeah.
Then I'll find the melody for it. Then sometimes I get like a little melody first and then I have something to write. So I'm very blessed to have worked with producers who, it's so amazing. I'll vocalize something, I send it over to them, and then they send me back beat. Sijui kona juju nini.
You gonna witchcraft.
Hey,
you know?
witchcraft. Nico, goddamn, I didn't think this could sound like
Yeah.
this. So we've made some very special songs. I can't wait for them to be released for people to hear them. But that's my process in general.
Amazing.
Yes.
So about writing, like you ukwangi na mabishi wana kuinspire like, you know what, I had your story nitaandika chini.
Yes, yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So I draw inspiration from my experiences and my friends' experiences, because I'm also that kind of person. When we hang out together, I love conversations, deep ones, we talk for ages, and I'm able to, empathize with their situations. And then it inspires me. Oh, wow, that's so profound. I need to find a way to express this, and that's where the artistry comes in. Introspection meets expression.
Sure. Tell me about like your writing. Like, for how long can one song take you to write, or does it even depend?
Okay, it depends. It really does depend. Sometimes I just have this one prose or paragraph and then I'm gonna leave it. And then there are days something happens, you're in the zone, and I just write one song in like 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Yes.
Which was that song that you wrote in like?
Oh, in 10 minutes?
Yeah, in like 10 minutes.
That was Never Ever. Fanya Mambo.
Yeah. I'm just happy.
And of the new EP, that would be I Remember Me. Yes.
Song?
Yes.
That song, we'll talk about that song.
Oh, fantastic.
That song.
It's just the one for you.
It's one for me because sometimes we just like forget ourselves and stuff, but
Yes.
we go up there. So let's talk about Never ever. Give me a story behind it.
The story of mimi sikunywi it. I'm never
Mimi.
drinking again. Mimi.
Venye mnaniona mimi.
Mimi ukiniona mimi. Pombe sishiki lakini ukipigiwa maze Aurie kuna form tokea cheki mimi sikunywi. Nani amekuambia utakunywa? Nani? And then you get there and guys are still like, "Here, have a tequila." You see? So you can't resist it.
Sure.
So the story of Never Ever.
Yeah.
I went out one Saturday evening and there was a concert, Kikoi Culture. Diplo was in town. Fun times. I got there before my friends and I had drunk all the alcohol. Yani nilikuwa nimemix whiskey, red wine, you know, and I'm just like, I'm fine. I'm cool. Niko sawa.
Yeah.
Only for us to get to Carnival, zikanilipukia. Zikariet mbaya. So there I was, I'm struggling. Yeah. Of course, I was just meant to take like a 2-hour nap. I missed the whole thing. Nilifika, kama zimeriet, nimelala, nimeamka, it's sunrise, people are leaving the venue. I'm like, wow, I've missed everything. Guys are just telling me it was so dope, it was amazing. So I woke up with a killer hangover, my head is hurting, I can't eat. And I said, Mimi, I'm never drinking again. Ipombe nimewacha. I'm done, you know. So that's what inspired the song Never Ever and the story about it. And even in verse 2 here we come back and say, but we'll do it again, all over again. And you know, you're trying to leave it, you're saying I'm never doing it, but a few days later cheki sasa kuna hii form inatokea and I'm
kuna
like
venye.
So there I am, I'm gonna do it again.
Sure.
Of course this now I'm more conscious about my drinking. I have developed taste. Yes, I don't mix alcohol. No.
We don't do that.
No, don't mix your alcohol, guys. And make sure you eat very well before you start your drinking and always snack in between.
Sure.
Hydrate too.
Hydrate, guys. How about you come back, talk about your EP?
Orientation.
Such an amazing name. You know, such an amazing name. It's like orientation. How? You come to take me through each and every song, like from the intro
to the
beat to the outro.
Okay.
I don't want to dive so much into I Remember Me because that song somehow was mental health
deep.
involved.
Yes.
Okay, we'll talk about that in a little bit. But for now, here is Fanya Mambo.
Yeah.
Fanya ile mambo. Like, what do you mean?
Mambo. When you join live and the Fanya Mambo. Chani wawithi hapa.
For sure. Predator Radio 2 for exactly 15 minutes past 5 p.m. East African time. In the building, we have the super amazing, the super talented
Aurie
in the building.
Yeah.
I don't think so. Give me a do-ara. I'm royalty. Everything kukankari. Take it easy, hakuna hari. Wachani kupashe habari ya kuvutia kikupita tutarudia. So come give it to me. you the eighth wonder of the world, more precious than a pearl, yeah. Kweli senti si kitu, thamani yako imezidi dhahabu, hivi ndivyo sababu, yeah. Amani, me and you and me, sitting on a tree, Kissing. Honey, me and you and me, sitting on a tree, Kissing. Ujumbe zetu nasoma kwenye rununu, day and night, even though there's nothing new. No morning coffee's better with your brown sugar in it. Tiba ya kifahari, nami niko tayari kupa zaidi, wanitia furaha siha. To love you is my pleasure, pleasure. Me and you and me, sitting on a tree, Kissing. Honey, me and you and me, sitting on a tree, Kissing. Kupendana nawe, kujaliwa nawe, lips whisper softly, traces on my skin. Oh, yeah. Kupendana nawe, kujaliwa nawe, traces on my skin. Me and you and me, oh, sitting on a tree, Kissing. Just you and me, my baby. Just you and me, my baby. So put your cherry lips on mine, on mine, on mine, on mine. Kujaliwa nawe, lips whisper softly, traces on my skin. Oh, yeah. Kupendana nawe, kujaliwa nawe, lips whisper softly, traces on my skin. Yeah.
Aww. The question is, do you remember your first kiss? How was it?
How was it?
How's was honey? How felt like? How's felt like honey?
Felt like honey. Sloppy, but honey.
And of course, that is a honey. Right at Radio 254. Of course, by Aurie.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm starting to, the vocals.
Yeah, become singy.
Yeah,
it happens.
Yeah,
it's
you're involving.
of being around a singer. Yeah.
At Radio 254, exactly 58 minutes past 5 p.m. East African time. Aurie, let me ask you this
Talk
question.
to me.
How would you define like your sound? Because you changed from this to this to this. How would you define your sound?
Because I'm such a versatile artist. Good. I would define my sound as soulful and very expressive. So the expressiveness comes out in the rapping, because sometimes I just have a whole lot to say.
Yeah.
That I feel like singing won't be enough.
I'm done.
Yes, and then soulful, because I sing from the soul, and curating a mood. Yes. So that's how I would describe my sound. Yeah, soulful, expressive.
We love your sound. We love you.
Timeless too. I'm hoping these are songs you can listen to 50. At least that's how I approach my work. My music must be timeless. Yes, and live beyond me. And it's easy to get caught up in writing for the trend.
Yeah.
And the thing with trends, they come and go.
And they're like
so fast. This was hot, you'll write what is hot, and then 5 years from now we can't play that song because come on now.
Nani anacheza hizo
It
ngoma?
was the trend. Exactly.
Amazing. Now let's talk about your baby.
My baby orientation.
First of all,
Yes.
tell me about the title. Orientation. Tell me about it, because
So, I had been recording music. I did Fanya Mambo, Release Never Ever. There was Takeaway. Those are just singles.
yeah,
So I took like a break from recording and writing because I really needed to sit with myself and find out, what does artistry mean to me? What will it mean to others? Because artistry is spirit work. You know, you're influencing not only yourself but other people's identities, thoughts, feelings. So I went back into studio. This is now 2020.
2020 COVID.
Pandemic has decided COVID is like all the plans you had. So I was just mostly recording music. Fortunately, I was able to, because it was tough. In the first few months, guys were not going into studio. It's closed off.
Yeah.
But eventually I got to recording. And I just sat and I thought, okay. So this is like, there are those who know me.
Yeah.
But this will, now it's my first music project, a collective of songs, an EP.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm introducing you to my world, all sides of me, my versatility. And then I thought, okay, what better name than orientation? Because when you go to school, uni, it's called orientation day. Yes, you're shown everything around. Up and the library, up and the class utakua, up and the what. So that was what also inspired the intro, outro. So welcome to your orientation. Like, welcome to who Aurie is. Welcome to her diary.
Can you high five me?
I love it. Yeah. So that's how the orientation came to be. Orientation also means like where you're leaning towards. So for this one, I was leaning towards really expressing myself creatively, and I wanted people to see another deeper side of me. Exactly.
Wow, that's so amazing.
Thank you.
That's so amazing and creative. Like,
Yes.
I didn't think like deep like that.
Uh-huh.
So kind of deep.
Yeah.
At least now I understand.
Now
like,
you
where
know.
you're coming from. Yeah. So take me through the songs in this EP. There are 9 songs. And removing like the intro and also the new,
The
they become
outro.
7.
Okay, yeah, they become, yes. And the interlude. Actually, they become 6.
6, yeah.
So intro and outro, shout out to Morris the actor. He was on Baba Twins. He was nominated at Kalasha. He's such a prolific actor. And we were with him as we were doing musicals in theater. But of course, we went our separate ways, pursuing different things. But I was so honored when he agreed to come on board. And I was like, who else will be able to bring out this skit? So I hadn't written anything. I just called him. I gave him a general idea. And he's like, press record on the microphone. Like Bass, Morris, Twende Kazi. Oh, he gave us the best, Mr. Gedaiga, the character. And he just created something phenomenal, and he just understood the assignment. So that's what I wanted. Enter Itabidiku Maintain. Yeah, this is your hype song when you want to feel good about yourself. You just want to feel sexy or reinforce yourself. Like, you know what, I'm it. So that's how Itabidiku Maintain came to be. Started off on Instagram. It was a competition. Yeah, a producer uploaded the instrumental.
Yeah.
And I like hopped on with my verses, a complete song, and he's like, you know what, Aurie ameishinda. Then he sent the stems, so every part of the song, the instruments, and now we just enhanced it to give it like a richer, fuller sound and layer the background vocals and the lead vocals, and that's Itabidi to maintain.
Itabidi to
maintain.
Itabidi to maintain.
Yeah. Tuingia honey, Kissing, just plain. So there's nothing I love more than a good kiss. A good kisser will always have my heart.
You had it. You had it, guys. Like, you had it from her mouth. You had it. You had it.
So I was wondering, how else can I express to people and show them, like, kissing is an art and it's so important. It's an important part of intimacy and showing how much you like someone. And so that's when I joined the concept of this nursery rhyme. Sam and who sitting on a tree, Kissing. First comes love and all these. So I drew inspiration from that and the message I wanted to share about a good kiss.
Yeah. Have you had a Have you ever had like a bad kiss?
Oh, several. Yeah, we got into it and I was just here like with my face.
Like,
and those are the ones always insisting
Yeah, like they want to go.
continue. They want to go on with the kissing and you're like, okay, so
Relax.
watch in the washroom. Ni kama, I don't want to be here anymore. Yeah. Good night.
Good night.
Quickly, come on, avoid. Oh, yeah, so that's Honey.
Yeah.
And then into I Remember Me. And for I Remember Me, as I was reflecting during the COVID period, I was thinking of things that have happened to me in the past. And I said, it's so difficult to try and forget things that happened to you.
Yeah.
But what I can do, I'm the constant in these situations. So I'll choose to remember myself instead. Yeah, because you really can't change what has happened to you and you can't forget. It's too much work, emotionally taxing. So I just said, you know what, I'll remember myself. I value myself. My presence is a gift in this world.
Sure.
And that inspired I Remember Me. So nimeamua kujichagua, ni mimi kwanza. I choose me. Yeah. Aya, twende sasa. Song ingine, Insecure. The interlude was meant to be a song. So as you hear it, that's how it started. I just wrote this little thing and came up with a melody and I said, okay, this could be a song one day. Yeah, ikakaa tu. I just left it alone. I didn't go back to it.
Yeah.
So later on, I'm going through the recordings because I'm always recording on my phone and then I'll save to the cloud. So I remember, there's Insecure. And I thought, why not have it as an interlude, as a break in between,
Why not?
Yeah, and just to remind people, even if you're insecure, inside is the cure. Yeah, look at the world from the inside out. Yes. Twende sasa. From Insecure, we have The Cure. The Cure. The ballad, the sweet, sweet song. Oh, I love that song. I wrote it like 4 years before. Yeah, I would just perform it, the acoustic, but I hadn't recorded it. It wasn't a produced song like with a track. So now, of course, as we are continuing, okay, what other song is going to be on the project? And I thought, finally, I can have The Cure.
I can have The Cure in this video.
For me, as a writer, actually my instinct is the ballads. I'm very good at writing ballads, exactly. But it's recently I've adjusted to, writing something more pop, more rap style, but find me where the ballad is. I still believe. Yeah, that's me. The romancing and the sweet, sweet songs.
Are you like a romantic, hopeless?
I wouldn't say hopeless, but I love romance. I love romance.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes, I love being wined and dined and thoughtful gifts and, remembering me, checking on me during the day. That's what I like to do. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's The Cure. Then we go to Dunia Duara. Oh, we just had Dunia Duara.
Yeah.
A lot had happened to me. Sorry for that. A lot had happened to me as I was doing the musicals. I was experiencing so much. So now I'm in the industry. Of course, there's a lot of backstabbing. There's a lot of betrayal.
Yeah.
There's a lot of, just things to deal with in your everyday life. And I had so much pent up anger, And I just thought to myself, this world is a cycle. These things, Dunia Duara. And there was, I took my pen. That's also one of the songs I wrote in like under 10 minutes. And I was just there, mbona umejam, I thought you'd be happy now that I'm all the way down here, heartbroken and everything. So it was away from me. It was an outlet. Yeah, so that's how Dunia Duara came to be. Amazing. Then we have Dearly Beloved, featuring an amazing, amazing hip-hop artist called Trouble Lee. Very experienced, he's just so dope. And for Dearly Beloved, we wrote it together with the audience, actually. I did an Instagram live
What?
Yes, I did an Instagram live and I was like, guys, I have this track. I'm just chilling in the house. I've been writing.
Yeah.
Can we write this song together? So they gave me some like punchlines and one-liners in the fast parts. That's what I put there.
Yeah.
Then I built up on that. So, and Dearly Beloved is actually a dedication to the listeners, the fans, everyone who tunes into Aurie, and you're my dearly beloved. Thank you so much.
Wow.
Yeah.
That tunaenda Instagram na tunaandika ngoma live
tunaandika wase wananipatia ideas, niko nirudie track kwa cheza tena weka on loop tusikie, niko napenda hiyo line, hii ni funny, I'll see how to switch it up. Then I took everything and now found what would suit the message I was going for. Dearly Beloved came to be. Then we finish with the outro by the one and only Maurice the actor.
The actor.
Oof.
The actor.
Guys, you need to watch Maurice's projects.
Lazima.
Experience him as a person. He's beyond this world.
Sure. So when you were like, I'm sure you had a lot of songs. Like when
yes,
on this like EP.
Yes.
Zilikuwa kangapi?
That's my little secret. But before we settled on the songs to be on the project, we had like a little it wasn't open to the public, something I'd like to do in future. Okay. But we just had it the exec producers at the studio producers, and we're just going through the songs and deciding, okay, this is it, they should make it, why don't we arrange it this way? What I had suggested as an arrangement, this should have a video, we should pitch this song for like playlisting and all those things. Yeah, so it's quite a process. By the time ati msanii amekuja release date amekipitia.
Some of the challenges that you faced were like creating this like baby.
Okay, the challenges I faced were, I'd say, access to finances and credit. I believe our arts industry is grossly underfunded, especially by government. So they should be like more. Yeah, it must. Bana.
Gava.
Tuko hapa tuna culture, man. Yeah. Cultural export.
Imagine.
But you see, to make this music is a product. Yeah, it's a process. There are people involved. You need a space you're going to hire out. Producers you need to pay. Background vocalists you need to pay. And you know, the payment could be however way, in cash or kind, but basic things like your transport to the studio, you'll need water, you'll need food, because you know you're using your mind to create and you need to eat. So that was a challenge I faced. And a second challenge was the usual creative block, but I like to think of it as creativity, imagination taking a break. Yeah, so my imagination took a break, and then when it did come back, it flooded me. Yes, open the floodgates of creativity. Bas, karibu nichome pepa tu nikiandika, record my melodies. Yeah, but my biggest challenge was that the finances. And then we were deep in the pandemic. So I need to be out of studio by a certain time because of curfew, you know, measures in place. We have to be having our masks on in the studio. It was, wow, even to be able to create at that period, I'd say it was profound.
Are you proud?
Super proud. I'm so proud. I'm happy. I am grateful. I just feel like I'm blessed and I am living in abundance. Yes.
So you're also like a performing artist.
Yes, I am a performer, guys. I perform. Actually, most people say, if you really want to know Aurie, go for a show. Go for a performance. And I agree. Come meet me.
We come back, talk about that.
Yes.
And how about on this break we go na kitu ukutupeka kitu something, because you are a performer. Give us something, you know, like them vocals. Oh my gosh, what am I gonna sing for you?
Natamani kukiri kote duniani, tangaza jinsi unavyothamani. Oh, you don't even realize the lies they've consumed you. It's what you used to hear. You have me singing la-di-da, 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 da, baby. La-di-da, 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 da. Radio 254 has me singing la-di-da, 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 da. And my host, Gikosh, la-di-da, la-di-da, da, da, da.
Wow, amazing. How about we maintain kwa Apple? Maintain Apple.
Wa maintain to Apple.
Maintain to Apple. We come back with our guest. But for now, here is Itabidi.
Go maintain.
Play at Radio 2 for exactly 15 minutes past 6 p.m. East African time.
On my way home, I listen to the 254 Drive with Gikosh the Captain.
Mr. Speaker, sir, give them the sound. Like Woza, like Woza, Woza, yeah, yeah, yeah. Who could 254 with the 25 flow? Aurie, baby, and Vendodi on the beat. Hiyo strain kwenye brain nimegusa membrane. Charlie amebeba fimbo nime nickname Kane. Let's get acquainted. What your name is? Itabidi nime maintain. Walichukua picha wakitry kuniframe. Natambua endgame. Stay ahead in my lane. Insane. Itabidi nime maintain my flame. Bio ita made daylight. Come get silly. Cheza vile. Spend a million me. Pay 1 billion me. Mini taxi, enticing, tantalizing. Mess around, I'ma just be a wifey. Bang a bang through your soul and your psyche. My flow though so retro, like big classic afro. Look up my credentials, the record reflects. I get paid in my checks, intellectual flex. Now open sesame, says who says me. Now tembea na person, I still pen the hottest verse. 2-5 flow, it's a message for the universe. Should you touch a nerve, I will kick you to the curb. Poetry's my way with words, in case you never heard. Bringing the urban in a suburban, rocking turban, sipping bourbon, living suburban, yeah man. Nimeshindwa tu kumaintain. Unangoja nini bro, it's a mayday. Who's around the dope, then I ain't giving you a rush of dopamine, no. Mimi sita maintain. Beyond, it's a mayday. Come get silly. Just a bit. Spend a million me. Spend 1 billion me. Mini taxi, enticing, tantalizing. Mess around, I'ma just be a wifey. Bang a bang through your soul and your psyche. Yeah. Come get silly. Just a bit. Spend a million me. Spend a million me. Mini taxi, enticing, tantalizing. Mess around, I'ma just be a wifey. Bang a bang through your soul and your psyche. Kujibamba hapa ni lazima kama ibada. Weka shada brother kisha usinyime wadada. Koroga konya kitu kate maji. Kinywaji safi bujenko hang. Mziki bang bang peleke na rienyi tuweze. Wezerezi bebe ipepete kipepe. Emergency mayday. Huku 254 making 25. Don't I hear your 25 flow. Ibambe 25 ho. Held on to this love for so long, like my favorite song. I know I'm not so easy to love, but that don't make me wrong. And it tears me apart to know that I'm a part of your pain. And you've got my heart stormy days. In some ways, we are broken records on repeat. I've been falling into pieces, but for once in my life, I am falling into place. And it tears you apart to know that you're a part of my pain. And you've got my heart right in the palm of your hand. That's why nimeamua kujichagua, kujikumbuka badala ya kusahau badala ya kusahau. 'Cause I am coming back to myself, coming back to my senses, comfortable in my skin. I remember me. I remember me. Nimeamua kujichagua, kujikumbuka badala ya kusahau. Never forget you badala ya kusahau. Never forget you, no. 'Cause I am coming back to myself, coming back to my senses, comfortable in my skin. I remember me. I remember me. Oh, yeah.
Of course, I remember me, and I hope you're remembering yourself.
Yes, let's remember ourselves.
For
I
sure,
love it.
for
Yeah,
sure, for
yeah.
sure. We're at our radio 254 exactly 22 minutes by 6 p.m. East African time on the 254 drive. Still with me, Gikosh the captain, and of course the super talented
Aurie.
in a building.
Extra, read all about it.
Na tumeongea.
Tumebonga.
You said if someone wants to know you, they must come through performances.
Yes.
Tell me about it.
If you really want to experience Aurie,
Yeah.
come for a performance. And this year we were able to do the live launch of Orientation at Move Cafe in Kilimani.
Yeah.
So we called it Orientation Live in Concert.
Yeah.
Wow, what an experience. It was so amazing. And we had been practicing with the band since January for about a year.
Your band?
Yes, they're called Your Hair Band.
Your hair band.
Your Hair Band.
Like my hair band.
Yes, like your hair band, exactly.
Before we talk about performances, let's talk about
Your hair band.
my hair band. Wow, you're so creative with words.
Oh, thank you. It had been quite a journey, and finding artists who shared in the vision, because it's not easy and you always need to show up for the work. So finally I got a group of young handsome men who were very supportive, and it started with the bassist Ken, shout out to you. And he's just like, Aurie man, we've performed live together and me I see your vision, I see where you're going. So we just started, the two of us, building our repertoire as we started calling other artists to join in. So now we're a full band. Yeah, so I'm able to carry them with me whenever I can for gigs.
Yeah.
And we will be performing this Thursday at the Uncut Day Party, second edition. Guys, if you missed the first one, usichelewe, usiachwe nyuma, usiachwe, Musiq, come through. There'll be so many activities, from body painting to your tattoos, to our performances. There'll be games to play, a whole gaming zone.
Kuna makeup.
Aye. Hadi makeup,
Imagine.
man. Caricature, live painting, graffiti. It'll just be like so interactive, and you vibe and meet new gorgeous people. So this is our second edition from 11 a.m. in the morning to 11 p.m. 12 hours of non-stop Kenyan music. Kenyan vibes, Kenyan people. Then we'll have Aurie and Your Hair Band will be hitting the stage at around 8 p.m. 8 p.m. So that's where we're gonna be. And also catch us at Nairobi Street Kitchen on the 20th. More details to come. Yeah.
To come through.
Of course.
Tell me about you performing. Like, what goes through your mind, like your body? So what goes through
your mind?
Yeah, like.
So I will say performing is a lot of practice. It's the amount of practice you're going to put in. And practice is good because it's the chance for you to stumble, fall, make your mistakes, sing off pitch, fight with the band, you know. But eventually it all comes together. So when I'm performing, before hitting the stage, I'm usually quiet. I just drink water, meditating in a corner. Not meditating, you know, there's
meditating.
There's meditating and meditating. Meditating is after the performance. We finna meditate.
Yeah.
But before we meditate, namaste, close your eyes, deep breaths. So that's what I do.
Yeah.
And then when I hit the stage, I think I'm just a whole other person. Something magical happens. All the practice and the hard work all comes together, and I just give myself and more. Yeah.
Wow. Like, what was that performance that you performed and you were like, you know what? I've killed it. Like, I've killed it.
That would be orientation, what we did in September. And it was how I had envisioned it, because I really wanted down to like the look. Shout out to Six-Tailed Fox. She's my stylist. And we created something so memorable and timeless. And I partnered with Chella and Melody. They did the set design. I mean, I was supported by an amazing team of creatives, and that was such an outstanding show. And then here I am, I'm like, I've been performing with bands and artists, but here is Aurie now and Your Hair Band, like the collective unit that you're gonna see for years to come. So that one is still etched in my memory. Yes.
You mentioned about fashion. You mentioned about like fashion.
Yes.
And when I go through your page is popping.
It's popping. Yeah.
It's popping. Do you have like inspiration?
Yes, I have the stylish people who inspire me. Cher is extremely stylish. Rihanna, Joy Candy, come on guys.
Excuse us.
Hello. Joy Candy, if you're hearing this, I love you and you're so stylish.
Yeah,
she's a whole mood board on her own. And my stylist, Six-Tailed Fox, she's a cosplayer as well, so she's extremely creative. If you want to like be a character from a movie or an animation, she's able to do that. So those are the stylish people who inspire me. And you know, generally for me, style is how I feel on the inside first. It's feeling sexy and confident on the inside, then it reflects on the outside. But definitely I like to look good, smell good. Yeah, that's me.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Amazing. Let's talk about Uncut. Let's talk about big shout out to everybody.
Big shout out guys. Muna Salimia na Gikosh. Hi OG. The OG. Let's talk about Uncut. Uncut Day
How
Party.
How did you come to know about Uncut?
Okay. So the founder of Uncut Africa, that's Ruby. She used to be a presenter at Homeboys with the hip hop show. We knew each other from Izo and Ziza Homeboys. We used to attend some events. So it was just, we were distant friends. And then we came to reconnect this year, actually. Some few months back. And we realized we share a lot of the same creative passion and vision. And she just explained to me how she envisions Uncut Africa to be what she's been the first person to throw a hip hop award ceremony. None like it, man. She's a pioneer for hip hop, you know. And Maurice the actor joined, guys. We shouted out to him.
Big shout out to you.
Yes. So I came to now, we do our open mic every Thursday at Move, and now the editions of the day party. Yes, that's what we've been working towards, really building a strong hip hop community. And now we want to make it like hip hop R&B. Yes, bring the singers on board, because rap, they're rap singers, they're rappers who have singers on their songs, they're singers who rap, so it's one and they're intertwined. Yeah, so that's how we came to partner and just creating and curating events that we hope will have impact beyond Ash.
You didn't mention about open mic. Probably someone who's listening, like,
okay,
what is open mic?
What is open mic?
Yeah.
So open mic is, as the name says, open mic.
Yeah.
The mic is open. We call it #move the mic, because the place is called Move. MOOV.
Oh, look at you guys.
So it's called Move the Mic.
Yeah.
And we do our open mic every Thursday.
Yeah.
So you come and showcase whatever you have. Is it a new song you're working on? A new song you've released? Unreleased? Open mics are the best place to build up your confidence for performing, to test out how guys are responding to a certain song or your music, and a chance for creatives to connect with the audience. So that's open mic. We have fun, we jam, and we're ourselves.
Move the mic.
Move the mic.
Move the mic.
Yeah.
And about right now in studio, we have been joined. We're talking about you in a few seconds. Like in a few seconds, we're talking about you.
Founder one cut.
Founder one cut. Amefika in the building. Ruby in the building. How are you? I'm good.
Yes. Guys have been paid. Yes. People have money to blow.
It's
December.
For sure. Yeah.
Every road has
You're here. That's what matters.
Yeah.
Yeah. Amazing. Probably to someone who doesn't know you, could you love to introduce yourself to them?
What else?
Awesome.
It's too many
personality.
Things. It's too,
style icon.
Everything gorgeous.
Everything in between, yeah. So we've
The
been
hostess with the most.
hostess with the most.
What you saying?
So I've been in the media game for a while until last year. Yeah, last year when I resigned, and then I've been pushing Uncut since 2016.
Yeah.
It's really just my baby, and we've been able to do a lot of things with Uncut Africa that has been mind-blowing and very humbling. It's been a very great journey and experience. And Uncut Africa, we also host the Kenyan Hip Hop Awards. Started in 2019. We're not going to be hosting an award show this year. I just decided to take a little step back first to kind of figure out the organization of things before we get into, hitting the ground running. But I do events. I love music. I'm in the art space, and I really believe in giving a platform to people who are coming up, for them to showcase their talent and hopefully, blow up with the right attitude, behavior, and support. Yeah.
Amazing. So let's talk about the word uncut. What inspired the word uncut? Because you could have chosen any word, but it's just uncut. Tell me the inspiration behind it.
When I was on radio, I used to host a hip hop show. And on radio, you can't cuss.
You cannot.
So a lot of rappers actually used to tell me that they feel kind of restricted because they can't express themselves as they would love to. So when I first started Uncut in 2016, it was actually just, Uncut means raw, unfiltered.
Yeah.
So it's just a place where people can come in and be their rawest, honest, truest selves. And you will be accepted. It's generally just a safe space for you to be explicit, express yourself as you deem fit. Yeah.
Also, there's uncut mental health.
Yes.
Let's talk about that. Like, what inspired that? I'm sure there's a story behind it.
Yes.
Yeah.
My mental health journey or support campaign started in 2017. Someone very close to me attempted to commit suicide, to take their lives.
Sorry.
And it really shook me to the core. It really broke my heart. I thought that me and this person were close, and it was shocking to me that they had been going through it for a minute and I hadn't noticed anything.
Yeah.
If they had been going through it to the point where they felt like they could actually, exactly off themselves, it was a monumental thing in my life. So I just decided that, let's just start talking about mental health, especially in hip hop, where you're taught how you need to be rough,
You're
need
gangster,
to be
yeah.
gangster, tough. So I just wanted people to feel like it's okay to embrace their darkness and to go through the motions, because we're only human, The only thing that makes us human is our ability to feel. So I encourage people to embrace that side of them and not let don't get lost in the sauce. Don't get lost in your problems. That there's somebody else out there who is always willing to talk and to listen. Yeah.
And especially to the men, Kwanzaa.
And especially the men, yes.
the men,
Yes. I think most of it was also motivated by the fact that hip hop is very male dominated, and we hardly ever see people speaking about things like that. Guys like Chris Kantai battling depression and alcoholism at the same time. Maybe people try to talk to him, maybe they try to save him. But if things were different, maybe if it was shown that it was okay to embrace that and to talk about it, then things would have been different.
Sure.
True.
We come back to talk about Uncut Day Party.
Uncut Day Party. Uncut
Yes.
Day Party.
Party of the year.
For
Yes.
sure. But for now, let me give you The Cure. The Cure, of course, by the one and only.
Sweet song, Aurie.
In the building, right here. Right here, Radio 254. Okay. It's
Yes,
all
we
it's all
love
working.
it.
It's all working. Right here, Radio 254. Exactly 37:37 means about 6 p.m. East African time. The Cure is here.
You have me singing. behind your warm embrace. You make me sing hallelujah voices, hallelujah, and nothing can compare to your love. So rare, gets me everywhere, tingling tonight, flowing through from your soul, so true. Let it flow.
Obambo maliet kichielo anadoro bila ine usuka maketo masiwa matielo apod. Since you came call of chama unge drama iteke on alumi Obama nyako ya
That is Take Me Away.
Yeah.
By the one and only.
Aurie.
Okay. Gikosh.
You better sing. And Ruby in the house. Yeah.
The building.
I'm the one who talks. When the melodies are running, I'll be like, baby.
The one with the bass.
Ruby and Aurie in the
I
building.
know it's been.
Better Radio 2 exactly 6:46 minutes past 6 p.m. East African time on the 254 drive. Still chilling with the one and only
Aurie.
and
Ruby V.
and Gikosh the captain in the building. Let's talk about the Uncut Day Party.
Yes, sir.
Season 2. First of all, before we talk about season 2,
Yeah.
let's talk about season 1.
Yes.
How was it?
Amazing.
You had to be there.
Honestly.
What?
The vibe was just so beautiful. So many people came through. And I was very surprised by the turnout. It was my first time doing an event from 11 a.m. And at first I was like, oh my God, are people really going to come through? Like, I hope they come through. I hope they remember that today is the day.
And I like how, sorry to interrupt, but
Yeah.
most guys were like, ni ukweli kumbe ilikuwa imeanza 11. We're like, bruh, we were serious.
We were there.
We were there at 11.
o'clock.
Bash ilikuwa imeanza.
Yes.
Mapema ndio?
Best.
Exactly. 12 hours of Kenyan music.
Imagine.
Yeah, it was a very, very dope experience. So many beautiful ladies came out. And I'm hoping that these beautiful ladies also come out this time around. You should see us doing the marketing. Like, we speak about it so much that it's gotten to a point where we're like, yo, at this point, if you haven't heard about Uncut Day Party, like, you're just sleeping on your...
Koko chini wewe.
Maze, you're
Koko
like
chini,
under
imagine.
a rock. You should wake up and smell the coffee. So, first edition was dope. Loved all the fashionistas that came out. It was a really, really beautiful experience. Had like some major names also pull up as well. Shout out to Luigi, Rico Beats, Oxide. Who else? Slick. Who else was out there? There was so much. Groovy Joe, Asam Gavi,
Joe.
Tayo Moas,
Corinne.
Porgy, like so many people came out. And then we also saw a lot of people who went to regulars at Uncut events also come out as well, and that was dope. So we're hoping with the second season that we could do something just as good, if not better, actually. Like we're really making sure that we have plans in place to ensure that the second edition is as amazing as possible. So yeah, we have a set designer this time around. Her name is Chela. Massive shout out to Chela for coming through. She's a very creative person, and she's the one who's designing the set. We're gonna do like a whole other different thing. Like if you've been to Move before, just know that the day party is gonna look different. And yeah, we have a live band performing. Aurie, I'm sure, has told you about it. And I can't wait to see that happen, because this is something that I've really wanted to happen at Uncut events for a very, very long time. So the fact that we make this happen is just amazing. That's a dream come true. Yeah, we've partnered with, there's Nico Kadi that will be handling the gaming zone. And there's a Kenyan beer. You guys should actually host them since you're all Kenyan.
Kenyan,
they're called Striped Horse. It's a Kenyan beer made in Kenya. And we're grateful for them coming through to support us with their partnership. And yeah, we have whoever who's gonna be handling the sound and the technical bit. So yeah, that's taken care of, that's sorted. And yeah, we're just gonna be having a whole lot of fun. We've invited so many people. Some of the people that have already confirmed that they will be coming through to this edition is Steph Capella is in there. We have Monski. Like so many people have already confirmed that they will be pulling through. I don't want to ruin the surprise, so I guess you just have to come
and say surprise.
Meet them
Exactly.
at the venue. Our tickets are still up and they're available for you. So we're selling them in 3 tiers. There's one for 500 bob. That's early bird, is non-redeemable. We have 800 bob that's redeemable for a beer, and 1,000 bob at the door. You also get a beer upon entry. And yeah, we're gonna be having so many games in the program. There's freestyle challenges, there's Dunkin' Wings to be had,
hip-hop karaoke,
Kenyan music trivia. Yeah, we're gonna be having so much fun. So make sure that you pull up on Thursday. I was gonna say next week Thursday, and I need Kesho. Literally, sometime this week.
Yes,
before this week ends.
No, Kesho Kuto will be Wednesday.
Mtondo.
So
Yeah. So come through Thursday, 11 a.m. We're gonna be live. Happy hour starts at 1. So yes, come through to Tushereke, drink Semba, party in style. And yeah, I just want to let everybody know who's listening to me right now. If you're out there and you're having fun, I know we're very excited that the year is coming to an end. I've seen too many people complain about how this year wasn't dope. But I just want us to be careful. Too many lives are lost during the December festivities. Too many people contract too many strange diseases also around this festive season. So like, just be careful. If you're gonna be out there, drink responsibly. Remember to hydrate. Have a designated driver with you, and if you're gonna ride, make sure that you strap it up. You get me?
We get you.
We get you.
Yeah.
So where can people get them tickets?
The tickets are available on Hustle Sasa. You can also follow Uncut and Uncut Africa across all social media platforms. You will find the link in our bio. And yes, you can also follow at Just Ruby V, at Aurie Musiq as well. And we will definitely let you know. If you slide in the DMs, we'll definitely holler at you and let you know where you can get these tickets. Grab them while they still can, because the FOMO that's going to hit you on Friday, trust me, you don't want to
You're not
this.
ready.
Yes. Because I hope you're coming.
I'm coming.
Good.
I'm coming.
Good. We have a reserved spot for you.
You should know people, you guys.
Definitely. You should know people.
For sure. You guys, make sure that you get your tickets. And the hosted by the one and only the queen. Corinne Onyango will be on the mic. Yeah, so everyone who's been talking about like, we miss on radio, we haven't seen you in a minute.
yeah, make sure that you pull up because
Pull up and come and ask her when you coming back.
exactly,
Like, when you coming back.
exactly.
Yeah, in person.
You feel me? You
Yeah.
feel me?
For
Exactly.
sure. Yeah,
True.
for sure, for sure.
Yeah. So massive shout out to actually everyone who's tuned into the show. Thank you to you for hosting us as well.
Thank you so much.
This has been dope. Like just getting that opportunity to speak about the day
about
party,
it.
speak about the music, introduce you to some new people. I hope Basa J is now in the system.
Of course.
I hope Aurie is
even-
in the system.
Of course.
Good.
Yeah.
That's what we're about. Shout out to Tori. She's on my IG live. I hope you also come into the party. Tori the Black Queen. She's a dope ass rapper,
She
creative
is,
belly
yeah.
dancer.
Ooh.
Yeah, she's tall. She's a model. You guys would vibe actually.
Okay.
I'll introduce you guys.
Nice.
Yes. So yes, Gikosh tuonane Thursday to happen vibaya sana.
But before we end there, mimi hapa lazima tucheze game. Lazima tucheze game.
I'm ready.
Tucheze game.
I'm ready.
It's 5. Like it's 5 questions. So we start from here. Who wanna start?
The lit ones.
Yeah.
Ones.
Yeah.
Don't throw me under the bus
Yeah.
like that. Okay,
So
cool.
it's like a quick fire.
Oh my
5
God.
things that you cannot leave the house without.
Lip gloss, sunglasses, my lighter.
If you know, you know.
Meditation.
What else? Vaseline and the fifth tissue.
What about you?
Lip gloss. My phone.
Oh,
Definitely. Girl, yes. A little perfume because
Yes.
gotta be smelling good. I always have. Okay, most times I try to have my charger, but natokanga kama niko 100%. Yes,
100%.
100%. I want to make sure. Hii life utapatia mtu charger na hivyo ndio utaipata.
That's it.
Utaipata,
Gotta be
yeah.
careful in these
True.
streets.
Sure.
And some pocket tissue.
Amazing.
Yeah.
4 artists that you're currently listening to.
Aurie, Maya Molo, Jivu. Damn. The fourth one, I'm trying to see who I should mention and who I shouldn't mention. The fourth person is damn. Okay, I'm gonna say Wangeshi. Although I could also say Suicidance. What kind did I leave? I don't know. It's too many, but
There are too many.
yeah.
Those are
Yeah.
the ones that have been featuring
Yeah.
in your playlist this past
lot.
week.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
For me, that would be Zinia Manase, Maya Molo. I have, who else am I listening to? Pharrell Williams. There's this dope Spotify playlist for like songwriters, and it's like 400 and something songs that he's written and produced. I'm listening to Basa J as well, and Karen.
Yeah. So 3 food that you love.
Oh
Lord.
yes, please. Rice and beans.
R&B.
R&B
Yeah,
lazima.
yeah.
Chapo,
Chapo.
Nandengu, and I really
The green
love
one.
the
The green one. Mi hujudge
the
watu
green,
kuna hiyo.
the green one. But
Kwanini?
there are
I'm like-
different kinds actually. Kuna the green one. Tell them, girl. And then, can it be just 4 meals, please? Okay, 4. Number 3, Oriental food. So that's Chinese, Indian, and then of course lazima ugali, osuga, and a whole tilapia fish.
4 foods that I love.
Yeah.
Everything with meat in it,
Yeah.
regardless of what.
That's what she said.
Shut up. Regardless of whatever type of meat,
Meat
it
it
is.
is, yeah. Do not overthink.
Do not overthink.
Do not overthink,
Ni
yeah.
nyama.
Ni nyama.
Ya kupikwa.
Yeah.
Yes. And then I like chapundengu actually a lot. The other two.
Chicken is in the meat.
I mean everything with meat in
Meat.
it ni na ya kwanza. Sasa aya. So chapundengu, everything with meat. Number 3, I would say cheesy foods. I really like cheese. So burgers, pizza, pie. That's my pasta. That's my stuff. And then the other one, vegetable salad. Although, like, that's when I'm like kind of trying to be healthy when I'm like, oh, nimekula nyama sana this week. Majani kidogo. Yeah, but I think you can make a really nice salad if you have the right ingredients, and it's very tasty.
Word.
So when I'm trying to lose weight,
Yeah.
I eat a lot of vegetables.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 words to describe you.
2 words to describe me. Wild. Wild because I have such crazy dreams, and I will always do whatever to make sure that they happen.
Sure,
Yeah, and nothing limits me. I really don't believe in no's. If it's decided in my head, even my career advisor tells me the one thing he respects about me is when I've decided something, I will always go for it. I'm a go-getter.
Go get her.
Yeah.
I'm a go-getter.
Go get her.
Go get her. 2 words for me, that's eclectic. I think I have a very quirky, outstanding personality and crazy ideas, just like Ruby, and visions as well. And soulful. Yeah, I like soul connections, deep conversations. Yeah, eclectic and soulful.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So the last question, what would you love Ruby V to be remembered for? And uncut.
I just want to be remembered as the mover and a shaker, a disruptor. I want people to look back at the work that I've done and think, wow, that shorty was really crazy. And if she was able to do stuff like that, then anybody else can do anything. I would love for people to look at me and just be like, I want to do that. Like, I want to do that.
Did it,
on that level or higher. I really want people to know that, like, you can be so much better than average. Why be average when you can be great? So I would love to be known as that. I would love Uncut to be remembered as the go-to spot. It's almost like your initiation into hip hop or music. Like, if you really want to pop off, if you really want to do something, you have to pass by Uncut. And we've really been doing that a lot for too many artists, and we will continue. As long as I'm alive, we will continue disrupting things and shaking things and being extraordinary. Yeah.
All the best.
Thank you.
Yes, all the best for sure.
Thank you.
I want to be remembered for my impact through art in connecting community, promoting our culture as a people. I think it's high time, man. Play KE music. Thank you,
Sure,
Radio
exactly.
254. And just what is that phrase they say? Shaping hearts, changing minds. Yeah, like an impactful influencer. Like and influencing is not what we've come to believe it to be, but influencing is actually shaping hearts, changing minds. Yeah, for the positive.
Amazing. So where can people follow you or wapate wapi apart from home, unajua? Lakini msiwafuate home. Msiwafuate home.
But a move.
Yeah, bro.
But then kama si move MOOV where the day
Yes.
party finna be. That's our local. Shout out
Yeah,
to
man.
Move Cafe and Bistro. You can follow me on my socials everywhere. That's Aurie Musiq, AURIE MUSIQ.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And make sure you stream her baby orientation.
Yes,
Stream
please.
orientation, please. It's on Spotify. We have the live versions on YouTube, Apple Music, Deezer. Where you like streaming, orientation is there.
Ako hapo.
Yeah.
It's there. What about you, Ruby?
At Just Ruby V, at Uncut Africa, UNKUT Africa. And I just want to say mob love to all our supporters, all our fans, everybody who just meets me or DMs me and is like, you're doing an incredible job. Like, that's really motivating.
It goes such-
it's
it
so
gets to a
disheartening
point.
sometimes. Like, you're just like, is it worth it? Like, what even am I
with my
doing?
time?
And then you remember people, like, sometimes I feel hella old because people be like, I've been listening to you since I was in high school. I be like, damn, I ain't that old.
You didn't need to say it that way.
Like, what? I've been listening to you since high school and college, and now I'm working. Like, damn, I ain't that old. But it's good if you've stuck with me that long, however long. Thank you for carrying me with you through your life's experience, your life's journey. I'm glad to be a part of it in whatever capacity that I am.
Yeah.
And I want to shout out someone that's on this live. His name is Twin G's.
Yeah.
He's listening in from Dubai. Always been a supporter of Ruby and Uncut, like
Twin
since
G's. Yeah.
forever.
International.
You know?
And I also want to shout out a guy named Steve. He came through with some cash sponsorship for the day party.
Oh, wow.
An individual.
Wow.
That's how I've been
Wow.
able to pay for a few things. And he told me he watched my story on a podcast. He was actually in America. He is in America. Watched my story on a podcast, and he said, I'm touched by your journey, and I've always loved Uncut and what you do for hip hop. And I got a certain amount of dollars, couple thousand.
Bless.
And I was like, bro, are you serious? So I thought he was lying until it reflected on my M-Pesa. So massive shout out to Steve. Honestly, that cash has really gone a long way because we do these things self-funded. And yeah, sometimes when you don't have people to support you, it really
It's
drains your
overwhelming.
bank account.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, and
So
your spirit too.
I'm so grateful. And for
Shout out to
anybody else,
Steve,
there's someone else who sent me 10K sometime. Yeah, so everyone who's just goodwill, because also this is supposed to be for you. You know, it's not supposed to be my responsibility or my burden to do this thing by myself. So everybody who's just a part of the journey, whether you pray for me, you say something nice to me, or you're in a room where people are saying things and you just throw my name in there and you're saying good things, you recommend me to someone, or I will always appreciate that, and I really, really love you. Thank you.
Amazing.
Thank you.
That was such an amazing show.
Thank you, Gikosh, for being so welcoming and your spirit and energy.
So much energy.
I know.
Like that.
Asante, so kind.
Thank you. Najua nimepisha masaa, but you know what? You're not follow the rules. But of course, how about I see you guys tomorrow from 4 p.m. all the way until 7 in the p.m. But for now, I have to pay way for the two